Hey there, Capricorn, Capricorn rising. This is going to be a tarot reading for you guys for November 2020. If you know your rising sign, check the video for that out too. As well as tarot, I use astrology in these videos, and the astrology is going to be more applicable to the rising sign. Bear with me now, Capricorn, while I stay quiet for a moment, continue to shuffle these cards, and then we'll get right into the cards. What I'll do is I will start with 3 cards, keep going deeper into those as I need. We'll look at recent past, the present energies around you now, Capricorn, as well as the immediate future. Let's get into these cards, Capricorn. Daughter of Cups, sometimes known as the Page of Cups in some decks. 3 of Cups. The Sun. This is good, Capricorn. The 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure if you saw my last reading, Capricorn, but it was really big. It was so energetic, your reading for October. It was telling me that there's been so much going on for Capricorn recently. We've had a buildup of planets in the sign of Capricorn for most of 2020. A lot of the major astrology of 2020 took place in Capricorn and the other cardinal signs, Libra, Cancer, Aries. So that's where this cardinal buildup of energy has been happening. There's been a lot of lessons faced for Capricorn. Saturn, the planet of karma, time, our cosmic taskmaster, has been in the sign of Capricorn all year, since 2017 actually. So we're wrapping up now, Capricorn, a test in an area of our life. And Saturn will finally move out of Capricorn in December, so we'll be breathing fresh air. Let's look at these cards, Capricorn. In my last reading, I had said that there'd been trials and tribulations and tests and just massive changes for Capricorn. And at the end of the reading, I saw victory coming through and recognition, balance restored. And these cards are really, really speaking to me of good news, Capricorn. So the Daughter of Cups. You've had to really take matters into your own hands, Capricorn. Some of you have had to ask for help. Some of you have had to take matters into your own hands insofar as your happiness. What's making me happy? I've been working so much, I've been dutiful, I've been caring for others, or I've just been met with task after task, challenge after challenge. I need to maybe reach out and guarantee my happiness. For some of you, it might have been reaching out to somebody that you love to talk to. Some of you may have just decided it's time to get some professional help, speak to somebody who can help you manage your stress, your emotions, or even make some understanding out of your feelings. These cards are pretty emotional. The card for November, 3 of Cups, celebrating. So we have this really positive emotional fulfillment coming out on these cards. So happiness, love, connection, celebrating, enjoying friendships, enjoying a good time, Capricorn, in the month of November. I think you're getting recognized finally. There's been an Aries, so we've had Mars in another cardinal sign, Aries. For Capricorn rising, Aries in Mars is in your 4th house of home, living situation, your private life. There might have been some tests around that. Since September, Mars has been retrograde in the sign of Aries, reworking, going over, bringing up things to the surface again in the realm of living and home and private life potentially. It looks like that could have been navigated successfully. It looks like whatever was kind of weighing you down in terms of your living situation, Capricorn, it looks like it's sorted itself out. That's great to see. So there's some happiness there again. As well as that, Capricorn, we've got a full moon on Halloween night tonight. So that is going to be in the sign of Taurus, and that will be closely conjunct the planet Uranus, actually exactly conjunct. So this full moon tonight is going to be an unpredictable moon. It's going to be a culmination of things that might even surprise you. But that's happening in your 5th house of creativity, of joy, of happiness, of celebration, of children, of sex, of dating, romance. So they're all really, really joyous themes. So it looks like, Capricorn, finally an illumination has been put on those areas of your life. It's not all about tests and hardships and endurance, and it's about fun. And you're tapping into that energy now in the month of November, even beyond. The Sun card is blessings on blessings, leaving the month of November into December, Capricorn. I see blessings for you. I see opportunity. I see clarity for you. fun, good times, a lot of youthful energy. So children, I think, are kind of a theme for you guys. Bottom of the deck, 5. So we're speaking of that 5th house. That's the sort of message I'm getting here. If you have children, Capricorn, or you're closely connected with a lot of kids in your life, it might be a nice time now to see where that's fitting in more and spend more time connecting with those. It might just be inner child work. This 5 of Wands talks to me about a recent tension, Capricorn. Several recent tensions, I think. Perhaps there's been tensions with family, but of many areas of your life. Could even be 5. Gosh, I hope not, but it seems like there's been a lot of tension between different areas of your life, and you might have just had to say, enough is enough now. I just need to focus on me and my own happiness. These cards are really joyous, Capricorn. Let's go a little bit deeper into this. So Daughter of Cups. Either we're asking for help, we got help, we just connected with others that support us, or this could have been just like playtime or getting in touch with our creative side. Like, what did we used to do when we were kids? What filled us up with joy when we were children? Was it painting? Was it dancing? Was it singing? Just kind of enjoying ourselves again and not taking life as seriously. I mean, Capricorn, you probably had so many tests of endurance with that Saturn energy. I'm not doubting that, but it looks like you were able to get some respite, and that was really good move for you to do, Capricorn, because I think it's just going to open up a window for even more opportunity and blessings and clarity to come through with this Sun card. Okay, let's look deeper into this Daughter of Cups. So it's the Mother of Cups, but in reverse. Okay, so Capricorn, this is interesting to me because we have the Daughter of Cups here, and then we've got the 3 of Cups, but with another imagery of the bird. So it's kind of like you were doing something all on your own, and you were taking too much all on your own. So then you were like, I can share this burden. I can even just talk to a friend and they can take me out of this just momentarily and having a good time. The Mother of Cups is in reverse. This is an indication that for some of you, Capricorn, you hadn't really been fulfilling yourself and your own emotional needs. You've been putting the needs of others first and other people's happiness before you. When this is upright, it really heralds a time of looking after yourself and of directing the love that you put inwards to yourself, okay? So this is an indication that that's what's been happening. And with the Daughter of Cups here, this is kind of telling me that, okay, you did the work. You did what you needed to do. You got in touch with your inner child. You got help even in a way, in an area of your life you needed assistance in some way and you weren't afraid to ask for help. So that brightens things up for us considerably, Capricorn. So this does speak to me just about a period of time where this stress was building on you because you just weren't, self-care has become such a cliche expression now, but it really is just about recognizing what are my needs, what makes me happy, and what's taking far too much out of me. Basically is what I'm seeing with that. It looks like we're going from flying solo to connecting with people now in the month of November, which is really great to see, because it's something that's needed to happen for us, Capricorn. We've needed to connect with people. We've needed to share the weight of the world that we've been carrying. We didn't need to carry it solo anymore. And that's what I'm seeing here. We have some other really nice bird motifs on the corner of this card. So it's about freedom. It's about liberation, and it's about, I'm picturing just flying away from all of these problems, and they haven't been ignored, they've been worked through by you. And this is pretty indicative actually of the astrology that's happening in the sign of Capricorn right now. Saturn is making his final pass from the sign of Capricorn. He won't be back there for 29 years, and that is going to be signaling an end of the lesson of Saturn and Capricorn for you, wherever Capricorn is in your birth chart. So for Capricorn rising, that's going to be the 1st house, so lessons insofar as our identity, how we portray ourselves to the world, how we're received by the world, and just really how we want to establish ourselves. Other than that, Capricorn, wherever you have Capricorn in your birth chart, that's where Saturn has been teaching you these lessons in that area of your life, okay? But I see freedom now. I'm picturing soaring high, a lot of bird symbology here, and that is about freedom. And for some of you, just you're able to fly away from these problems now because they're not there anymore. They've been figured themselves out. Let's look at the Three of Cups for the card of November. Love might be on the horizon, connecting with friends, a celebration, a wedding, just some happy get together I'm seeing where you're around a lot of people, and that weight of the world just isn't there this month, Capricorn. Okay, so the Three of Cups. Some of you might be interested in expanding a family, actually, I'm seeing here. This is going to be the 9, and we have the feathers here, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so some of you are thinking about expanding. I see things like are just kind of expanding even in these cards right in front of me. The color is very similar. And then we've got 4 kind of birds here. So some of you might be expanding your family, making things bigger, wanting to grow things. This is an element of needing to be selfish this month, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, insofar as just like this Mother of Cups in reverse, really the same message, Capricorn. You need to be selfish now and put your own happiness first this month. That is the time to do that. You may have been struggling with all the change and upheaval that's been going on in your life, perhaps around the living and home situation with that Mars transit through the 4th house. Mars transits, when they're extended like that, like this year, every couple of years, every 2 to 3 years, Mars will station retrograde. Of course, in 2020, it had to do that on us. And that was going through your 4th house, transiting through your 4th house, private life, home. I feel like these are like mother energy, children energy. So it is your private life. This is reiterating to me the same message that putting yourself first is now what needs to be done, okay? Because there has been a lot of change, a lot of instability in your life, a lot of upheaval as well, Capricorn, as of late. And this is just saying to me that we need to, I'm very excited to see what's coming up around this Sun card as the outcome of this, as what we're leaving the month with. It's very positive energy, Capricorn. Just, you got to put yourself first sometimes, and you know, you're always so dutiful and responsible and caring for everybody else, but at what point does that make your own life suffer then, and you could fall behind, lag behind when your happiness and your emotions aren't being fulfilled? Okay, let's have a look at the Sun card. This is all about opportunity, Capricorn. So what kind of opportunities are coming up? Wow, the Death card. It's Scorpio season, and this is the card for Scorpio. The Sun is in Scorpio. Okay, wow. So you're rebirthing, Capricorn. You are going through, and you have been going through these massive changes and evolution, transformation. And this card, these themes came up in the October reading. You should check that out, Capricorn, if you haven't seen it yet. It's on my channel for last month. It was a really big, powerful reading, and it was all about transformation and massive change. So this could have been the final thing you needed to do in order to ignite this powerful, potent change. And what did you need to do, Capricorn? You needed to say, finally, guys, I love you, or the people I'm dealing with, but I can't shoulder this all anymore. I really need to put my own happiness first. If it hadn't been dealing with somebody else, you might have been able to connect with a very loving energy in your life, somebody you really trust, that were able to steer you towards this change in your life. And they were able to tell you, you know what, you need to start loving yourself more. You need to talk to yourself better. You need to believe in yourself more. When you do believe in yourself, this is going to be a complete shed of the old ways for you, Capricorn. Exciting, opportunity, blessings. The universe wants to give you a blessing, Capricorn. When I see the Sun card, there's nothing negative that I can tell you about that right now. The only thing it can be as a negative, and I see it with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the Mother of Cups in reverse, selfishness. But I don't think that's a negative today, Capricorn. I think selfishness might be what you need to exercise a little bit in terms of putting your own happiness first. That's all that is. But this is about love, Capricorn, but it's not so far, it's loving yourself, okay? And this Death card, it's all about transformation. You're going to shed something. There may be some really big changes happening for Capricorn still. Maybe not all the changes have worked themselves out. The full moon tonight in the sign of Taurus in your 5th house for Capricorn rising, but this full moon regardless, it's conjunct Uranus. So that means they're stationed in the exact same place in Taurus, 8 degrees. The moon is in 8 degrees of Taurus, Uranus is at 8 degrees of Taurus. So they are muted, they're kind of merged together. Their energy is acting as one. And Uranus is unpredictable, it's rebellious, it wants to break free, it wants to unshackle. It can be unpredictable and shocking even, and so can a full moon. So the energy tonight might be surprising, especially if you have things around 8 degrees of your birth chart. That's when you'll really feel it. 8 degrees of cardinals or of fixed signs. Death, rebirth, change. We're shedding the old way. And what is the old way? The old way is how we speak to ourselves, how hard we are on ourselves, Capricorn. We beat ourselves up, we blame ourselves for all of these things that have happened. Where am I going with those? Oh, that's interesting though. Oh, this is very interesting. Not so fast. Bottom of the deck, what do we have here? 6 of Pentacles, which is ruled by the moon in Taurus, which is where the full moon is. And Uranus rules the Fool card. So this is the full moon. This is tonight. This is powerful energy, Capricorn. Okay, so this might be more important to you than I'm potentially thinking. And I noticed that this 6 of Pentacles is in reverse. You haven't been caring for yourself. This is when things are out of balance, Capricorn, and you're not receiving what you're giving. So this is all centered into this. You must realize the importance of putting yourself first in these couple of months, this month or two, Capricorn, because it's how we'll shed the old and it's how we'll invite in all of these opportunities that are waiting for us, but they're not going to be given to us, or they're not going to become apparent to us until we know we deserve, or until we're at least, we do deserve them, until you recognize that you deserve them and they need to come to you. This is all about getting what you deserve. Moon in Taurus, the full moon in Taurus tonight, but this is in reverse. So some of you aren't recognizing that you deserve what you deserve, okay? Another element of selfishness here. So maybe somebody around you, I'm not reading you as selfish, Capricorn, because I see a lot of love that's owed to you by you. So I think this could be selfish people around you that you've had to really look after more than should have been. The Fool card, it came up in your last reading for October. It would talk to me about this change and this transition that was underway. Liberation, another bird here. I love this deck. It speaks to me a lot, but there's a lot of animals in this deck, but it's all birds that are coming up here. So it's a need for freedom, liberation, kind of and setting your sights on a new world that you're able to just kind of fly off to, you know. So that's really exciting. Check out the reading for October. It was a really big one, Capricorn. A lot of major arcana energy coming through, but this full moon in Taurus stationed beside Uranus, it could be pretty big. It could be wrapping up a cycle of your life, and it's a powerful time to release and let go. On that note, let's look at another deck. So Scorpio season, Scorpio card here, the sun in Scorpio right now, the moon in Taurus, and that's what we've got going on cosmically. We've got the sun in Scorpio, moon is in Taurus, directly opposite. They are sister signs. So I want to ask a question from the eyes of Scorpio for you, Capricorn. Scorpio is the sign of transformation. It is the sign of death and rebirth, and it is around this time of the year where we collectively see, at least in the northern hemisphere, we see trees dying, and it is about death and rebirth. So this is what I want to ask for Capricorn. Full moons are a very powerful time for release and shedding and culmination. So what is it that Capricorn can work on shedding? And it could be done around the full moon as a ritual, if you like, if any of you practice lunar magic, or it can be done over the next 12 months. It can be a long-term goal for you. What is Capricorn ready to release? What is Capricorn ready to release? Judgment. Are some of you literally ready to release judgment of yourself? Pluto rules this card, we also have Pluto in Capricorn. I told you guys it's a heavy energy for Capricorn this year. Pluto is the slowest moving celestial body that we use in astrology normally, and has finally stationed direct in the sign of Capricorn. But this is about releasing judgment, maybe. You know, you're given a chance. This is a huge transformative energy too, because Pluto is the sign or the planet of transformation. It's also associated, it's Scorpio's modern day ruler too. So I'm going to actually say that this could be done pretty soon, Capricorn. I think you're ready to release judgment. I think you're ready to release the old. It's in with the old, out with the old, in with the new. These people have been awakened from the dead almost. So it does speak to me about that theme of death and rebirth. So we've been holding on to something for so long and we need to release it. So something really big needs to be released. And I won't be able to say too much more about that other than that I think it's a perspective of yours. I think it's a viewpoint of the world. I think it's a mindset mainly, because this is what needs to be released. Well, truly, this is all about a restart. You're given a chance to redo something in a huge way. These are karmic callings. They don't come around every time. It's a choice that we have to make, Capricorn, when it comes up in our lives. We have to take it. It's not going to be we need to feel that calling from within and have that wake-up call. I think this card came up in your October reading too, when it was like Capricorn is getting a wake-up call. And maybe some of you have had that wake-up call, Capricorn, and now you're ready to shed that old. And this is going to invite in these new, exciting and opportune experiences in your life, people in your life, connections in your life. I do see people coming into your life. I see people around you, a very supportive network. The only thing that was holding you back, Capricorn, was yourself. Was the mismanagement of love, the mismanagement of your own energy and how you were putting that out. Judgment is huge. This guy is really, really big. 4 major arcana cards here. Really, really big energy, same as your last reading, Capricorn. I'm not surprised, because of all the signs in the zodiac, I personally, in my humble opinion, I feel Capricorn has been tested the most this year because of all the planetary action in the cardinal signs. They square each other, so that's where we have the friction between those signs, and there's been just this pile up in Capricorn. Pluto, Jupiter, thank God, Saturn was there. So let's go. If we're releasing, we're just releasing the old. We're shedding a whole way of life. It's big. It's for some of the other readings, it might have been a simpler thing to do, but not for you guys. It's a massive task that you have to release an old perspective, an old mindset. Maybe it's about yourself, that you aren't worth these opportunities or you don't deserve them. There's a feeling of, I don't deserve this. This is out of whack when it's upside down, or reversed, I should say. It's like, I don't deserve this money. I don't deserve this support. I don't deserve this opportunity. If we're releasing something, Capricorn, we're transforming. So Scorpio, both of these cards speaking to me of Scorpio, is also the sign of transformation. In what way is Capricorn evolving? In what way is Capricorn evolving? I'm excited for you guys, because it's been heavy, but the rest of the year is looking brighter. The Empress. We have this 5 of Wands again. I'll get to that, but that's a double up of this energy. The Empress, love it. Self-love, what I'm worth, what I deserve, and this is abundance. So ruled by Venus here, we've got abundance, we've got love, we've got happiness in free-flowing amounts. But it's up to you, Capricorn, to receive all the gifts of the Empress, one of the most abundant cards in the deck. To receive this, what's coming for you, what's deserved for you, you have to open up that to the idea that you deserve this, and this is an alignment for you. It's like like when we have an aversion to receiving money or something. And that's what I thought with this. It's like we have an aversion to receiving a gift. We have an aversion sometimes naturally to receive a compliment. It makes some people feel uncomfortable, but we need to open up to what we deserve. We need to really appreciate ourselves. And this sounds kind of mundane, but it isn't always a message for everybody. There are times in our life when we're shirking that, and that's when we're out of balance emotionally. We're taken advantage of. We feel resentful about the people around us. We feel resentful with our lot. I'm so happy that we got the Empress, because we're evolving past this like scarcity mindset, or this just feeling of life isn't fair, and I've been tested, I've been tried, I have nothing good happening in my life. And if you have been feeling that, Capricorn, I don't discount it. It's been tough for you guys, but this is what's coming in for you, and we're evolving from that scarcity mindset into an abundant mindset. We know what we deserve. I'm really excited about this actually for you guys. What will I say about this? Just that what might have been Five of Wands here, what might have been taking it out of you, Capricorn, has been like a lot of tension, friction with family members, friction with people you love, friction with colleagues, stress, like just a very stressful energy where you can't take a minute to breathe even because you've so much to keep on top of and stuff. I think asking for assistance, Capricorn, I think some of you have already done that and it's really helped you out. If you haven't, Capricorn, it's okay to ask for some help at this time. Only good things coming for you. Okay, Capricorn, that was your reading for November 2020. I'll have another, I'm starting a new tarot mini series in the middle of the month. So there'll be a 10-minute tarot for Capricorn during the month of November. Take care, bye.